it's time for him to play every day. Evan, TC, do you agree?
I know this, John. He's fun to watch, and he's done well so far. And I always go back. They're paying Jeff McNeil a lot of money to be a second baseman too. So, I go back to what some of those great managers told me years ago, and everybody loves young players. Just be careful of playing them more than they're ready to play for. More than they're ready to play, because they're the ones who are going to get your ass fired at the end if they don't keep it going through 162 games. So, and I like him. I think he's good, but I just what? Hey, look, so far one of the things that's helped him is he's probably learning the days he doesn't play. He's watching everything else that's going on. He's getting an education, sitting on the bench, talking to his teammates, watching the game happen, and the speed, what it's going to take speed-wise. He's got some skills. There's no doubt about it. But I like the way they're using him right now. I'd leave him. I may be the only guy. Even though, because I was a utility player, I'm not a big believer in everybody playing 5 positions. Okay. You know what? You lose. There's something that's taken away from being really good at one spot. So I just think I hope they leave him at second base, and they can take Mac, and because he's one, at least we know he can play corner spots in the outfield and fill in some at second base. But I like the way they're using him. I think Carlos is putting him in the right spots, which I think is helping him have success.
It's so funny because when you said, and this is where I don't have this perspective, right? I would never, my answer would be play him every day. What the hell are we doing?
Right.
But you bring up a point that makes me think. You're like, hey, you play a kid like this every day. This is what gets managers fired. Yeah. And it's a great point because it's something I never think of and nothing the fans think of. Right.
Me neither.
The fans would say, like I would scream and yell on the radio and say, this guy's got to play every day. This guy's got, and I'm at that point. But it's interesting because I don't think of that as, boy, you play him every day. Maybe he gets exposed and maybe it costs you your job. But I've been so impressed by him because I was surprised. I thought that what he did last year filling in for Lindor, incredible, right? He had a terrible spring training. He didn't hit in the minor leagues last year, so I wasn't as sold on him being on the major league roster. And then he made that comment, or Lindor, I should say, made the comment where, yeah, he plays better when the lights are brighter. And I was like kind of offended, like, dude, you're a minor leaguer. Like, you can't hit in AAA. You can't hit in spring training, but all of a sudden the major league lights are on and you're better. Well, Lindor was prophetic because he's been great with the lights on. And as a Met fan, I do want him to play every day simply because I think he gives them the best chance to win.